Namaskara Makla. Today we'll be learning about articles. We'll be learning about types of articles, usage of articles, and with suitable examples for each. Okay, so in the types of articles, we have the two types of articles, the definite article and indefinite article. Definite article, the indefinite article, a and an. So definite article, the where it is used, it the points out some particular thing or a person. It is used when a singular noun is meant to represent whole class, before some proper nouns, before the names of certain books, before the names of the things unique of their kind. Means what? So let us look at the examples of this. So let us go to the park. The park. Okay, the cow is a useful animal. The cow is a useful animal. The cow represents the whole group. The rose is the sweetest of all flowers. The rose. So we are very much particular about the flower. The rose. Okay. To represent some oceans, rivers, deserts, a group of islands or mountain ranges like the Pacific, the Ganga, the Thar, the Andamans, the Himalayas. Like this we can use. And also the sun, the earth. He was the first man to arrive. He can play the flute. So, the first man who came the first and he can play the flute. Okay, the flute before the musical instruments. So, already we have seen that I have told you. So, the is used some particular thing or a person. Okay, the man. Okay, the doctor, the teacher, the lawyer, like this. And when singular noun is meant to represent whole class, for example, the cow is a useful animal. The cow represent, even though we are telling about the cow, it represent whole class. And before some proper nouns like Himalayas, the Ganges, okay, and before the names of certain books like the Mahabharata, the Bible, the Ramayana, the Quran, like this, and before the names of things unique of their kind. So, if they are unique and we are using those things also, so in front of them, the used. So, like the unique, the park, okay, so the rose, even so, these are some of the examples for definite article, the sun, the earth, like this. And even the is also used with a superlative or with ordinals. Superlative in the sense the longest river, the biggest tree, the largest country, like this. Whenever the largest, longest, strongest is used, so before that the should be used. The largest, the longest, the strongest, like this. And with the ordinals also, the fifth, the first, the sixth. Okay, so like this, the boy is in sixth standard, is in the sixth. Okay, so sixth, when you are saying the sixth, the is used. The boy is in the sixth standard. Okay, so like this, and before the musical instruments, already I told you the flute, the veena, the guitar, and also before an adjective, the sweetest. Okay, and before a noun, the rose, the cow. Like this, we can use the definite article. And let us go with this indefinite article. A is used before a word beginning with a consonant sound. A chair, a table, okay, the a boy, a girl. Like this, we can use if any words starting with a consonant sound, leaving this A, E, I, O, U, leaving the five vowels. Other 21 words are considered as a consonant sounds. Okay, we can use a table, a chair, a desk, a boy, a girl, like this. So it may represent not a particular girl, not a particular boy, not a particular chair, any boy, any girl, okay, in the class. And it is used to represent numerical sense of one, and also it represents number one. So if I ask, bring a kilo of rice, means you'll bring a kilo. A kilo represent one. Okay, bring a kilo of vegetables. A kilo. Okay, a kilo represent 1 kilo, 1 kilogram. Okay, and this A is used beginning with the consonant sound, also to represent numerical sense of one. Okay, and one more indefinite article is an. An is used before the words starting with vowels. So we have five vowels in English language: A, E, I, O, U. So we can say an apple, an ice cream, okay, and the an umbrella. Like this, we can an orange. So which are starting with the vowel sound and has to be used in front of them. When some words begin with the consonant sound also, for example, honest, Honest, H is a consonant letter. Even we can use an consonant, the an honest, the man, an honest boy, an honor, ego, Hour. Okay, all these have the consonant sounds. So even though we are using the, even though the word starts with the consonant sound, the letter also, but we are not using a, we are using an honest, an honorable, an ego, like this. We are using. Okay, and some of the examples for this: a chair, a table, a boy, a university, a union, a European, a 1 rupee coin, etc. So you may ask here, a you. So you is a vowel, but you have used a. We have written a university because the phonetic sound should be the umbrella, will say an umbrella. So here the phonetic sound is u, university, uniform, union. So the phonetic sound of this u, the, is different. So we are using a. If it is umbrella, or earn, earn, so we can use the an. But whereas the phonetic sound is u, we are using a. And even e. So European. Okay, so here also a, European. Even the word starts with e, we are not pronouncing e, we are pronouncing u, European. Okay, so like this, even the u also, the, it should be pronunciation of u. The phonetic language of u is So but we are pronouncing u. So that's why we are using a European. And here, 1 rupee, even one O is a vowel. But here, phonetic sound of O is va. 1 rupee, va. So, one-eyed man, va. So, whenever the phonetic sound is va, we are using a. Okay, so when the phonetic sound of O, if the any word starts with O, it should be orange, an orange. Okay, the phonetic sound you can observe, an orange, a 1 rupee. Okay, so you see that 1 rupee wa orange. Oh, we are pronouncing that. So for that, so based on the phonetic sounds, we can use the articles. So whereas here, an apple, an ink pot, an eagle, an orange, an umbrella, an honest. So here, these are the vowels. And here, H is silent. Okay, honest, and honest. And R, H is silent. R, and honor. O, H is silent. We are pronouncing Okay, and also an is used in front of abbreviation. An MLA, an MP, okay, an LLB, like this in front of the abbreviations also we can use the articles. Thank you, children. So, children, hope so you have find out about the articles. And if you have any doubts regarding this article, you can comment in the comment section, and I'll be giving the answer for that.